Butch Stern's with me now, and I'm not surprised that that's the kind of stuff we get from Kyrie. If he's passionate about that issue and he wants to sit out, fine, but it's always something. That's the thing with Kyrie. It's always going to be something. He's going to be the person who makes the dramatic move, and this was his explanation this week.
I couldn't agree with you more. I'm so sick of Kyrie Irving. I've never seen a player that is so good on the court or so good on the field and such a narcissist. Look at me off the field. I'm so sick of Kyrie. Can I get into this NBA thing?
Well, yeah, specifically to the Celtics or league-wide? Because the Celtics could have played tonight. All right, so go ahead. League-wide.
I think the NBA has their head in the sand. I know they've prepared for games to be postponed. I know that, like other leagues, they're like, we're going to have COVID and we're going to do this. Tom, basketball is different. I'm sorry. Football players and hockey players have helmets and equipment on. Baseball players on close to each other. Jason Tatum guarded Bradley Beal for about 25 minutes the other night. They were face to face. You can't tell me there isn't more risk of COVID in the NBA than there is in any other sport.
I don't disagree with that, but I counter with this. What do you want them to do? Do you want them to not play? Worst case scenario, let's say a team has 5 games postponed, 10 games postponed. They have to try to play the games. The business will not exist. The players will not get paid. They have to try to play the games. And if it comes down to them deciding the playoffs or a division winner by winning percentage, then so be it. It's 2020, 2021.
I'm going to be a hypocrite now. While I think they have their head in the sand, I agree with you. Just like the other sports, we'll deal with it at the end of the year. Let's do what we have to do. The only solution I would provide is this. The bubble worked. Why don't you go into the bubble in the second half of the season?
Because they hated it. The players won't agree to it. They didn't like it. They didn't appreciate living that way.
Do you agree that it worked?
It absolutely worked, but at what expense? And for what period of time? And might they consider that for the playoffs? It's going to be a counterbalance. It's going to be a negotiation between the players and the owners. They're trying to get fans in their arenas so they can make some money locally because they're losing all their money locally right now.
I get it, and we all have to live our lives, and I'm on that side of the fence, and I think we have to go on, and I commend the NBA for that. The one silver lining for the Celtics, these guys get some playing time. Peyton Pritchard's not getting out of the lineup for a long time, but these guys get some playing time.
Take us through the schedule this week, because they're supposed to get on a plane tomorrow to go to Chicago and play, but from there, assuming that game happens and isn't postponed post-haste before they go out there, what's next?
Well, Tuesday in Chicago, Wednesday, Friday, back-to-back with Orlando here, the same team, and then Sunday the Knicks are here. So they're home for the rest of the week, and that's right when, who knows, but Tristan Thompson and Grant Williams are coming off of their protocols if they test negative and all this and that. But we'll see. There's so many unknowns.
All right, hang tight. We're going to come back. We're going to go through the NFL right now. Butch's going to give some commentary on that on the other side.